Hey everybody, welcome back. It is time yet again for a smoke detector unboxing. So, I found my pocket knife. It was on my dresser, which I need to clean off. It was behind a picture frame. I had no idea I'd put it back there. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Jeez. Alright, make sure you're still in frame. Okay. Alright. So here is the box, and it looks as though this is a contractor model box. Earli-Gard. And that says something I will call you later. Al? Somebody wrote a note to somebody on here, and it says smoke alarm on the side. But other than that, it's a contractor box. Clean that up. So now let's open up the actual box here. And oh, I thought it was taped. Oh, it opens. How is that? How does this open? I know they got it open because it was open in the listing pictures. This front is like just about to come off. Oh, I see. They did tape it. Let me grab the knife again. This is going to be a long unboxing portion. Let's not do it. Oh, there we go. Okay. That had me so confused and for no reason. Alright, there it is. Ooh, okay. So this is the Earli-Gard model EGD-4B. Yes, this is the elusive EGD-4B that we didn't really know it existed, but we kind of had an inkling because we saw ones in open houses that had this white button here. And I thought, maybe at first I thought maybe they were painted, just like an Earli-Gard, the EGD-4S, 4S or 4I. But then notice this right here, little red tab. And that is the battery flag, so that would indicate that this is a battery-powered model. Now let me set this down really quickly. Alright, I took you guys down here. Here's the unit itself. Here's the mounting bracket. I'm going to put the unit back on the mounting bracket first here. But, manual, which we'll go over in a minute, and the mounting hardware, of course. Doesn't look like it came with a battery. No, it didn't. Unless it's... Nope, no battery. Oh well. Anyway, so this unit, as I kind of already mentioned or alluded to, is the battery-powered version of the EGD-4S, the hardwired version, and of course they had the interconnect version, which was the EGD-4I or 4IR, two different models, but they were both interconnect. And so yeah, so these, I'm not entirely sure what these are based on, like what these are a rebrand of. They may be an original design, although I'm not entirely sure, and I don't think they are, because they rebranded the older Cerberus Pyrotronics units like the EGD-1, which I do have. I just forgot to grab it. Actually, no, it's downstairs somewhere. But that being said, these are also a Cerberus Pyrotronics rebrand. Which you probably already guessed, based on this little battery flag here, is these are a rebrand of the GuardION FB-1. Pyr-A-Larm GuardION FB-1 made by Cerberus Pyrotronics. However, the stark difference is these have the test button there in the middle, and the, well, it got stuck there. The FB-1 does not have a test button, but they do have the same battery flag. And if you look on the back here, the sensor, if I take the bracket off here, oh, okay, I was very wrong. The sensor is different. Actually, I think if I recall correctly, that sensor is the exact same as the ones that these used. I'm going to have to go back and check my video that I made of the inside of this. I'm not sure, actually, because the battery flag in this one is metal. So at the very least, the design is inspired by the EGD-1. But I was going to say, before I discovered that difference, is that the EGD, or the FB-1, the original FB-1, doesn't have a test button, but the this one does have the test button. There was, where is it? I put it over here. This version, the Sunbeam model, which was, again, based on the FB-1, but it had the test button. So, yeah, I'm not sure. So this was definitely, like, this has the exact same sensor and the horn as, you know, the FB-1, the round sensor. But it's got that added test button, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's read the label. Maybe that'll answer it, because sometimes they put the manufacturer. Okay, Earli-Gard. EGD-4B Series 3. What does this one say? Whoops. Okay, this one also says Series 3. I'm not sure what that designates, but you also notice the mounting bracket on this one. I think it's the exact... No, it's... Where is it? This is the mounting bracket for that one. Where did I put the mounting bracket? Duh, it was right under the unit. Yeah, it is the exact same mounting bracket. Okay. So... Okay. Well, listing 6646 S3029. This one is also 3029. Okay, so this is the same. If this is made by Square D, this is the same OEM. So I was wrong about these being a rebranded FB-1, or at least made by Cerberus Pyrotronics. They could be inspired by the design, which it definitely seems like they are, based on the battery flag, and how it interacts with the battery in there. So, speaking of the battery flag and the battery, let's get a battery for this unit now. Alright, whoops. I'm gonna stick it in. If I actually first take that out. Oh my... How is that supposed to... I might need two hands for this. Okay, yeah, you need two hands to get it in, because you gotta lift this thing like... It says in there... Lift. But you cannot see. So I'm gonna connect it first. Okay, there we go. And now I'm gonna put the battery in. Alright, battery is in place. Flip it over. Give it a test. Boy, that test button likes to stick down in there. It's definitely temperamental. But yeah, as you can probably tell, or as you can see from there, it does have the Kobishi CLB-27. It's not like terribly loud. Let's do one more test. It's like, it's springy, it's like, I can't really explain it. It's like once you push it down to a certain point, it sticks. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's not super loud for a CLB-26 or 27. I don't know if I said 27 or 26 before, but yeah. So then, evidently the predecessor to this one was the EGD-4B with the removable cover and the piezo horn. Yeah, really cool. These are incredibly rare for some reason. I don't know why it's taken this long for one to show up on eBay. So I'm going to put the mounting bracket back on here. And I already showed you guys a view of the box, but I don't think I showed an up-close view of the label here on the front. Definitely a contractor model. Self-contained single-station smoke detector, battery-powered. Battery included, except the battery was not included. Here's the manual. Let's take a look at this. You got Earli-Gard catalog number EGD-4B, and it's got this really cool picture of the smoke alarm. And you'll notice this one, I didn't get a manual with this one because I got this one. I think it was new old stock, but it didn't come in the box with any literature. But in Enlin's video of his EGD-4IR, I remember it had this same picture. And you can tell that one is just a little bit different because it doesn't have that vent there, or at least if it does, it doesn't have these vents here. It probably still has that opening, but not these here. And I think we found some that don't have that vent there, so they did make some like that. And it doesn't have these little notches around the outer ring there. Yeah, and it looks like it has the clear button, so it's probably a 4S. Maybe they had ones with clear buttons, who knows. So here, and of course if you want to read it, you can go ahead and pause. It's kind of a short manual. Pretty neat drawing with the sections there. It reminds me kind of like a Fire X or something. Mallory Duracell shown there. Probably what it would have come with. Uh-oh, some damage. More damage. Okay, and then 79. Could be 1979. Does seem like could be a plausible year. I didn't actually check and see if there was a date code on the back. I don't know what that is. Probably not a date code. But yeah. I don't know if there's anything else left to say about this one. Super cool to finally have one. And Enlin, actually, there were two on eBay, and I managed to snag up the first one. Enlin will be getting the second one, so hopefully his will come in the next few days, and he'll get his video up, and I'll link the video to his in the description. So I'll give you guys one more test. Alright, so that is the Earli-Gard EGD-4B smoke detector. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.